What's happening, y'all? All right, let's have a conversation. For one, I'm gonna start off about Drake and Kendrick, but this is not about Drake and Kendrick. All right, but 50 Cent did go on there talking all this noise about how, you know, people are just because Drake has been up for so long, people just waiting to tear him down, all that kind of stuff. And it's undeniable that Drake lost the beat. Like, you can't argue that. But just because someone loses does not mean you have to hate them. To some, Jay-Z lost to Nas. There are all kinds of beefs that have happened that people felt like somebody lost. Does not matter. I mean, shoot, Drake lost to Pusha T. But see, you can admit that your side lost something, took an L, and still like who it is that you like. You know, the Atlanta Falcons lost the Super Bowl after being up. Does that mean that everybody the next year says, oh, they crap and we don't like them no more? No, they cheered for their team. That's perfectly fine. The issue that I have, though, is he tried to make it seem as though this is a cultural thing, that black folks always want to see somebody up top and then begin to tear them down. And I have a problem with this because because people in the industries always want to blame the fans. No, let's be honest. Let's break this down. Let's really step back. It is not cultural for people to want to tear you down. Is it human? Yes, that happens. There are people who can't wait to tear somebody down. But those people have been haters forever. They didn't like you when you was coming up. They're not new. They just louder and been doing it more consistent. Now they got extra followers jumping on board. But anyways, the issue is, why is this something that's attributed to black culture so often? Because that's a problem. Because you can take any pop act, any one of them. Take Madonna. Madonna was on top of the world 80s and 90s. And she's had a couple spurts, but she is not the same place she was back then. Does that mean that she's no longer good and no one cares about her? No. Take black pop stars, Janet Jackson. She don't move the same type of numbers she used to. No one is looking at her like, oh, the people are just trying to tear her down. No, that's not what happens. What happens is you have grown. So yes, when you're 16, 17, 18, you like for life whatever you like at 16, 17, 18. That's always gonna be the best. Why do you think there's so many 40-year-olds who won't get off of R. Kelly? Okay, we get it. You made your first baby to it, or you got your first little piece to it. Let that man go. But whatever you like at 16, 17, you're gonna like for life. But what you like at 25 is not gonna be the same that you liked at 16. So what ends up happening is you have a bunch of people who are fans of yours. You could be at the height of like 50 Cent. 50 Cent ain't put out no music that everybody's just been running claiming, hey, y'all heard that new 50 Cent? And I like 50 Cent. Get Rich or Die Trying goes on my list of top 20 albums all time. But still, the era that was, that moment, it captured, it was then. But all those people now have 401ks and jobs. What they look like still trying to come around and listen to more 50 Cent in that aspect. People have grown. What you liked at 16, 17, 18 that you couldn't get enough of, you're not going to go seek out the new version of that when you're 27, 28, 29, 30. And if you do want to maintain the same type of relevancy, you have to do like what, unfortunately, Taylor Swift and Beyonce have done. Beyonce was a pop star. And then she decided to switch to R&B and soul. And then now she's doing country. Taylor Swift was a country star. Then decided to switch to pop and all these other kind of songs, ballads and stuff. There's a reason why, because what happens is y'all aren't replacing your fans. Because you're 50 Cent, I'm just using him, I don't mean him personally, but just as for the story. When you were hot and coming out with Get Rich or Die Trying and The Massacre and stuff like that, you still had that 15 to 24-year-olds. You was ringing off at the clubs, them people was in the clubs, and people was doing all that kind of stuff. Well, then when them people turned 30, they weren't looking for Curtis or whatever the other one was. They're not looking for those. Was it something Ambitions or whatever else? They're not looking for that. They're looking for other stuff. Now they got a family or something like that. They listening to they're watching Bluey at home. They're not watching whatever else. They listening to all kinds of different stuff. Now they know who Sabrina Carpenter is and all that kind of stuff. They wouldn't have known who or cared when they were 17, 18, 19 years old. So you have to turn your fans over. Because unless your music grows with you, with your fan base, then you need to seek out new fans. And to those new 15, 16, 17, 18, and 24-year-olds, you just an old dude out here rapping or singing. The Stones, one of the greatest rock groups of all time. You think they pull in the same kind of when they drop a new album? Half y'all don't even know that they dropped the album. They're the Stones. You know, there's a lot of people who are doing it. Remember, everybody got mad when some kind of forced their album on the people who had iPhones and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what people have to do now. Things are different. People aren't going out and doing that. You have your fans turn over. If you don't age with your fans or make something that your fans can grow with, then you will no longer be as big as you are. After a while, all those people who jam Drake consistently now got other responsibilities. So they're not all partying. And he had a very fickle fan base from the beginning. He had all of the pop, you know, fly-by-night fans. And so he kept making music that would attract the new group that came in. And then a new group that came in. Well, now there's a new group who don't care about that kind of stuff because they're into other things. So that new group isn't coming in. And now the old group is aged out and don't want to be dealing with it. And everybody's like, well, see, you know, yeah, it's because people just want to see you torn down. No. I mean, y'all tell me, am I incorrect on this here? I've been sitting with this for a long time, and I was one of those kind of people who say that. Man, people love to take it down. And I started thinking, hold on a second. Hold on. Katy Perry dropped the album. She didn't do no units. Nobody's saying, oh, culture, man, white folks just love tearing people down. Ariana Grande dropped the album. No units sold. They talking about everything. Oh, the death of the pop star. Oh, is pop music on the way out? Everything is about everything else. Nothing is cultural unless it's about black folks. Then all of a sudden, man, y'all just love to do this here. And then we perpetuate it. No. The reason why the pop star, because they wanted something new. They wanted something different. Those people aged out. You still trying to do a certain type of song. Or the song just went hidden. They like the one song they like and they're just going to keep playing that one. Or like the 3 songs. But the album wasn't hidden all the way. Now, everybody's concerts are $500 to $1,500. All right, that means I only can go to 2 concerts this year, and I'm going to pick the best one I want to go see. These are things that happen. They're not sitting up here saying like, well, people don't even want to come out and see the show no more because you charging to the God MC. No, I'm not even gonna say that. But when you're talking about some rap show or some hip hop show or something else, and the tickets are $200 to a small hole in the wall, people are like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. And then the first thing, that's when those people who were the haters start to say, oh, they had no tickets sold. Well, maybe, see, they trying to sell tickets for $10. Why Nicki Minaj got tickets for $25? Because people are making decisions, business decisions with their money. And y'all look at it as, why is they not doing? Just because Taylor Swift and Beyonce can do it does not mean everybody else is doing it. And a lot of people, that's the concert that they saved up for. They're not coming to see you. And we will never say that these other people are just not pulling the numbers that they used to. Sabrina Carpenter's on her 8th album, something like that, something crazy. Just now finally got a hit. You know? She just now got it. She been standing, she been grinding, all that kind of stuff. So all the new fans, those are new people. Guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna go back and listen to old ones, see what they like, they don't like. But then it's gonna come to a point where them people gonna grow up. And if she's still doing the same kind of music that people are like, man, I don't know what this is now. Now I've aged a little bit. I've gone to college and I'm doing all this other stuff now. Now what is Espresso talking about? Oh, I don't like this old stupid stuff. And then they get off of it. That doesn't mean that they're looking to tear her down. It just means that things have changed. And I'm sorry for being long on this. I just want to make sure I got all this out. Tell me, what do y'all think? And now make sure you go onto TreeAir TV on YouTube. TreeAir TV, all right? That is my network. So go on up there, support. Got a whole bunch of different shows on there. Got a whole new stream of stuff that's coming. I mean, I got Hannah's Playhouse on there. We got Talking Pink. Got all kinds of stuff, all kinds of different shows for different people, but it's all on there. Go on there, like and subscribe, and I got a giveaway coming. You're going to want to be a part of it. You're going to want to be a part of it. So just make sure you go on there, subscribe. Look at some of the videos, post comments, talk noise, talk trash, say what we did right, what we did wrong, what you want to see. We got sports shows, we got game shows, we got all kinds of stuff on there. Go on there, TreeAir TV. And yes, TreeAir, TRIERTV. All right, TreeAir, TRIER. Yes, it is weird, and that is on purpose. Y'all already know what a Hulu was. Now y'all know.